Hi, everyone. This is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do the weekly forecast for earth, water, air, and fire signs for July 22nd through the 28th. So we are going to pull a collective message first. Then we're going to go through the elements as spirit guides us in whatever order they want to go in. So we will see, but these messages are for your highest good and to keep you in alignment, to bring awareness. But if it doesn't resonate with you, please toss it out. Only take what resonates and feels as truth to you, okay? So if you are new to my channel, welcome. We have a lot of new subscribers, everyone, so welcome. So glad to have you here. Hey, Melissa, good morning. And if you are my vibe tribe, you know I love you something serious. So if you resonate with me, my energy, or these messages, make sure to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, and comment, please. I love reading your comments. Yes. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing, girl? So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Listen, I know that there are a lot of shifts going on, a lot of decisions being made, okay? So we have the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords coming out, and this definitely resonates with a lot of what I've been seeing going on. Is a lot of people, we had one that flew out. It was trying to hide from us. You know what that means, right? When the tarot cards for me fly out and they're like kind of hiding, which doing them outside, they do this a lot. So it's messages we might not be aware of. And that's just how I take it. But there are certain things that have been coming up for a lot of people, and especially people who are drawn to my channel. You know, this is a channel for progression. This is for soul growth. This is for bringing awareness and making the best out of our lives, right? So a lot of the people that are attracted to me are willing or wanting to figure out what that truth is. So good morning, Danny. So what I've been seeing a lot going around just in the tribe and the collective energy is, you know, there's these things that have been weighing on us for quite some time, whether it's childhood trauma, conditioning, self-limiting beliefs, or just a lack of self-love and not believing in ourselves, that not only are we major manifestors, but it is our birthright to enjoy our lives, guys. So what's really coming up for the collective is that there are certain situations or certain thought processes that we've been kind of over analyzing and thinking too much about instead of feeling it. It's bringing awareness to the heart space. And hey, Light, how are you? But these are also things where we feel like we've been in protective mode, right? We have to protect our heart. We have to protect our body. We have to protect our family and our home. And it's like such a fear-based mode, and we don't even realize why we're doing it, right? Good morning, Cecilia. But we know what situations or patterns, beliefs, or whatever really isn't serving us anymore. It's about retraining the mind to work with the heart and to trust that heart space, okay? So this also has to do with where we feel disconnected in our life, where we feel like we are lacking. And those are the traumas that need to be healed. And this is why I believe so hard in regression work, guys. And I know that I don't talk a lot about my services, and I should start, because this is why I'm here. When you watch tarot, some people have a fascination with seeing things. Like me, I'm a very hands-on person. I like seeing and feeling what I'm doing. So a lot of people, you know, depend on the cards to tell them, but the answers are within. When you do that regression work, you are finding your own answers out from your higher self. And it's so powerful to witness when you get past that fear and just dive in. Because what's the worst that can happen? You find something that is painful that you've been holding on to that needs to be released and forgiven. You know what I'm saying? So trust your intuition when you know that there are situations that are not serving your highest good, that are keeping you bound to situations, that are keeping you like from not only realizing your full potential, but realizing that there is joy to be had in this life, that we don't have to stay in that dead end job or that relationship that is not feeding our soul. It's also not having a strong enough relationship with self to say, you know what? I have been projecting. I have been living in fear mode, and I don't want to be in fear anymore. I want to, me and Danny, being in that 10 of Cups energy with no matter what the circumstances look like, we bring our joy into our current life because that is what we know we deserve and we want to witness. We want to see more of that. The more we vibrate high, the more we see it in our existence, and it spreads to our friends and it spreads to our family, and we breed hope, right? We breed hope. And so this is one of those times where you really have to dig yourself out of the trenches and understand that there are certain situations in our lives that need to be released. It's time for us to come to our own truth, step into mission, step into purpose. And why are you here? Why are you why did you choose to come to this earth? It wasn't to suffer, y'all. Okay? So this is releasing our attachment to any outcome that may seem daunting or draining at this time. You are in control of that. You have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And you also have the choice to realign with love if you choose fear. Okay? You are not alone in this. And if you ever feel like you are left out in the cold, you go within. Not seek outside of self, but go within to find that warmth. See what you've been missing out on. If you are waiting for someone in your life, and listen, a lot of us are on twin flame soulmate journeys, and that's fine. But my whole point is, if you are focused on the lack that they are not giving you, right? Like, oh, well, my partner's not paying attention to me or not communicating with me. They're not telling me how they feel or they're not showing up. Well, you know what? Do all the things for yourself that you wish they would do for you. When you raise your vibration and you take care of self, go to the movies, go to dinner, go get yourself, a massage or whatever the case may be, whatever makes you feel good, whatever makes you feel centered, whatever makes you feel inspired. That is what we should be going towards, not focusing on lack mentality. Okay. So a new day dawns. A new day dawns for the collective. Okay. And this is by not only being aware, but having the courage to say, you know what? I see you, overactive ego. I see you, shadow self, and I appreciate you because you are teaching me what I need to release in order to be in alignment. Teach these triggers as your wise teachers, right? And it's telling you that you are not alone. You are not in lack. You have nothing to fear. The only reason you are staying in fear is because you are afraid of what change is going to bring. If we want to grow, we must change. If we want to be in alignment, we must challenge ourselves in the way that we're choosing to perceive our reality, right? And this is one of those times where we really need to step up to the plate, y'all. It is up to us. We are the creator. We are master manifestors. Whatever we focus on will manifest. And justice is being served. Okay. The scales are balancing out. Whatever needs to leave your life is trying to leave, so let it. Surrender. Because in the end, we always know what's right for us. Can I get an amen? All right, y'all. And I totally skipped that collective timestamp, so I'll have to go back, but I'll do my best. Spirit's ready to talk. Okay. This is not a time to give up on yourself either. It's really not. This is the time to have all the faith in the world, y'all. because you are worthy, you are deserving, you are love, you are successful. You are a fucking warrior, my friends. Watch us. Watch us grow. Watch us elevate. Watch us keep on ascending to the whole nother level. All right, what do we have for the collective? What's the theme? That's too many, but we're coming into alignment, guys. I'm like coursing with it right now. There's so much sacred geometry going on here. This is a balancing out of the divine feminine, divine masculine aspects of self and finding that center of alignment with source. Knowing that we are protected, know that we are being guided, and when we choose to come into a space of quiet, removing distractions and choosing to call upon source to give us the accurate guidance we need, we will align with our heart space and we will see the perfect mirrors around us that our great ancestors are showering their wisdom in order to see the transformation between the divine feminine, divine masculine aspects of self. There's great wisdom to be shared with us this week. And she guards the waters of life. There's going to be some serious third eye activation this week for the collective, okay? But the waters are emotions. The water is healing, right? So she guards the waters of life. We need water to survive, right? We live off of water more than we do food. So this talks about not only guarding and protecting our temple, but protecting our emotions to the sense that we actually allow them to express themselves freely, no matter what that looks like, okay? And knowing that when we stand in truth and that we are aligned with our heart center, it doesn't matter what the outcome is because we're in alignment, right? Yeah. Okay. Wow. So, what signs are we starting with? They want to go with air. So we're going to do Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. Air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your weekly energy. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. Woo! There's going to be some intense energy this week. So it all depends on where you're at in your journey. But a lot of what I'm seeing, and some of you could be dealing with, I'm kind of getting all different signs, but specific signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and I don't know why they keep bringing up Leo. I heard Leo in my meditation earlier too. Okay. But if not, and listen, I'm not even going to really focus on specific signs because I'm receiving so many messages right now. But we have the Fool card, the Four of Swords, the Four of Cups, and the Three of Staffs, with the Queen of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. So I feel like there are certain things that are going on in your life. Again, with the collective message, we're talking about coming to that awareness of where we have been, I feel like, creating blockages, creating blockages is what I'm hearing, okay? When it comes to following the heart and actually like nurturing, taking care of ourselves, right? I feel like there's also something around expression of self and truth to those that you're caring about, okay? Um, so I'm getting so many messages, y'all. Like, I just don't know, realize it. Maybe there are some air signs, or you're dealing with someone that is having a hard time like just speaking up, like it's in my heart space, it's ready to come out, but it just can't get to my throat. It's not wanting to come out, okay? So this is going to be one of the biggest lessons this week, is when you feel something so passionately, right? But you're having so much fear of actually letting it verbalize. You are holding all this energy within yourself, which is going to create a like chain reaction. You don't want to do that, okay? What's the worst that can happen? What is the worst that can happen, guys? Someone say no, like, and that's the thing. These triggers are there for a reason. If you're fear of rejection, then you obviously aren't. And listen, and this is just me calling it for what it is, because I've been there too. When it comes to rejection or feeling like you're not heard or your feelings aren't reciprocated, it's because you are not loving on yourself well enough. It is saying that I do not believe in my worth. I don't believe that what is coming out of my mouth is going to truly be accepted, because I'm not accepting self. I need to be confident in where I stand, okay? Enough to say what I need to say, regardless of what the outcome is, correct? So if there is something that you want to change in your life, because especially with the leap of faith, this is the Fool card. This is about like seriously being so innocent within yourself and trusting that what you're feeling in your body, your soul is calling out to, okay? That you don't even care what the repercussions are. It's saying, I just want to move towards this. But with the Four of Swords being here, there is definitely time for reflection. You need to take a step back and ask yourself, why do you want this? What does it make you feel when you think about this situation? I mean, it could be, a job, a relationship. It can be anything in your life, guys. So please put the energy wherever it needs to be placed. But there are certain things in your life that this situation keeps bringing up past memories of failure, of rejection, of, not being understood or not accepted in a situation, whatever it is. There's spilt cups that you are focusing on that is bringing up past emotions that are triggering the fuck out of you. Okay? To the point that you are missing your own truth and the opportunities that are being handed to you. So thank you, guys. You are not even aware of your own emotions and thought process until you take this reflection time. When you actually take that step back and say, what am I actually feeling? And why am I, worried about taking this next step when I'm not even sure what it is that I want to move towards, or what do I want to offer? What do I want to accept? You have to be very honest with yourself this week, because with the Three of Staffs being here, it's like making that decision and knowing that you are owning that decision because you know you have the world in your fingertips. You're finally starting to believe in yourself, and you trust that whatever you are feeling or whatever you want to move towards is for your highest good. It's not because, well, maybe. No. This isn't what I'm talking about. This is, I want. I need this in my life. I want this abundance. I want this new chapter. But why? Right? What is your heart truly telling you? Like, what do you feel the experience is going to be? What do you feel like you are going to learn from this? And it's waiting once you make that decision to fully commit, because you know your heart is aligned with this situation, because you finally learn to take care of yourself, right? You finally learn to enjoy your life and to say, if I need rest, I'm going to take rest. If I feel compelled to go out, I'm going to go out. I need to experience life. I want adventure. I want new opportunities. I want new friends, or whatever the case may be. You can't just sit at home watching fucking YouTube and expect all these things to come to you. You know what I'm saying? So do what gives you joy. Listen to your heart, believe in yourself, find that confidence, because there are certain mental cycles, again, patterns, beliefs, whatever it is that is coming. It's being challenged this week. It's being challenged so you can see how deserving and worthy you are, but you need to be a vibrational match of what you are trying to attract into your life. Okay? So have that faith, have that optimism, and know that when you are aligned and your heart center is in alignment with whatever you're trying to attract in your life, those ships will come. Okay? I don't even know what I just said, but I hope it resonated. They taking over, guys. I'm sorry. I just snapped out of that. Whoa. What is the theme card for air signs? All the theme cards are coming out in threes. So be aware if you're seeing a lot of threes lately. So we have, as I say that, 33 and 330. Okay. So, and we also have an 11 here. So there are major portals opening up for air signs. So be aware of that this week. But we have the child of light. She rests to create, and the precious and rare. Okay. So we're going to start with the child of light. There could be a lot of transformations within your solar plexus this week, air signs. Okay. When it comes to your creativity, your courage, the way that you express yourself. And you could be also, my ears are ringing so bad right now, but you could also be having a lot of dreams that are giving you some sort of awareness about your alignment with source. Okay. And it's about being free. Some of you might even need to start picking up yoga, because it does help align us and it helps us focus on breath, which is life force, right? But all the moon phases here too, you are definitely connected to the phases of the moon. So be very aware of this. They're also telling me these are the portals that you need to be focusing on, because when you want to manifest something in your life, I would honestly start making a journal of what is transpiring during these certain phases of the moon cycle, so that you can learn to be in alignment and use these moon centers as your foundation for manifesting. Okay. And they're telling you that being a child of light, about being in alignment, you're using your heart space to guide you, which is source energy, right? This is where his love comes from. So when we're in alignment and we trust that our heart is in the right space and that we're listening to source energy to give us that guidance, you will see the transformations of within. And all I can see is the mountains in the background. Look how many things that you have overcome. Look how many levels you have ascended to by becoming more and more in alignment with truth, okay? Because you're realizing the light within. But you also need to know when to take a step back, guys. You need to know when it's time to rest so that you can create this new phase. And when you're going through ascension, you need that time for rest. Some of you could be feeling so high with the ascension process that you're go, 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 but then you start getting sick. Maybe you start having sinus issues or feeling like you got a cold or whatever the case may be. Something happens to make you slow down because you're not listening, right? But by being in alignment with the heart space, you know that this is time for you. Because when you get in touch with your heart space, you can see things for what they clearly are. You take the time to meditate, you take time to reflect, and you choose to just simply be in that moment with your emotions, your thoughts, the messages that you're receiving from spirit, because you are meant to protect the precious and rare. The big cat is coming out to play, right? Not only is it like fierce, fierce energy to say, I know when to take it slow. I know when it's time to act. I know when it's time to protect. I know when it's time to stand up. And I choose peace. I choose purity. And I choose to accept myself, whether the sun is setting or rising, whether the moon is full or if it's dark. I trust my inner knowing to guide me because I am one of the precious and rare. Okay? Okay, air signs. All right. Thank you so much for that, Spirit. Who are we moving on to next? We're going fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yes, Caitlin. Say those affirmations. Awesome. So glad, guys. Make sure y'all give me a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Get these messages out, okay? So fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. What do we got going on this week, my friends? Okay. Okay. Mm. Okay. So listen, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There could be a situation that is going on with a soulmate or divine counterpart. Okay. I definitely have Aries showing up really strong. So if you are an Aries, this might be something you really want to pay attention to. Okay. I have Leo, Cancer, Virgo, and Gemini. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So this is definitely talking about a really, really strong connection in your life, which soulmates can be anything, guys. Okay. It's someone you have a very, very deep connection with. But there is definitely a period of just taking a break, okay? There's some serious emotions going on this week, especially when it comes to the mind. So keep your mind in check, okay? Because it's kind of like reeling over about heartbreak, feeling abandoned is what I'm hearing. I feel like this is something where the emotions and the thought process, like the wires got switched. I don't know what that exactly means, okay? So you might not have a clear picture of what is actually coming from your emotions or what's coming from your mind. Now, I can tell you right now, if you are wondering that, then the easiest way I can tell is if I am in my headspace, it's very much fearful, okay? And I always, when I'm speaking about it, it's, well, I think. Well, when I'm thinking, that means my heart, okay? That is my intuition and my heart space giving me information, okay? So that's just an easy little tool to keep in mind, okay? Um, yeah, okay. So there you go, Caitlin. These are things that need to be worked on this week, that need to be addressed. So whether that stems from your past or something that has happened recently, but there are certain things that have happened that need to be reflected on, because we have the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords on the board. So this tells me that there is definitely a time to do that reflection and that process of really bringing awareness and pinpointing where that pain is coming from, okay? Because we need that truth. We need that clarity in order to release these wounds. You can't just say, oh, I'm over it. I was even having a conversation the other day where someone said, oh, well, I've forgiven, but has your childhood self forgiven? You know what I'm saying? The adult version might have been like, you know what, it's not even worth me holding on to. I forgive. But that childhood self has not. So, you know, something to keep in consideration. But if you are feeling overstressed and overburdened due to head over heart stuff, then this is a really good time for you to catch up on your sleep. Take some extra time for yourself. Don't push yourself too hard this week. But this is also going to help you create that stability in your life to kind of help center you more in your energy so you know what the next step is. Okay. Um, we do have the Emperor on the board, so this could also be talking about a divine masculine energy as well. But it's about taking charge of a situation, because there have been plenty of options, right? The Seven of Cups. Maybe there have been a lot of outside or external situations that have been trying to get your attention lately. And some of these are definitely illusions. Some of them are very clear that they don't fit in your life, but some of them might be a little tempting. But when we are in alignment, we take that time to reflect and center ourselves so we can make the appropriate decision, right? We know that there's only one real option for us, right? And what I'm also seeing lately is that people are forgetting to choose themselves first, okay? Listen, you cannot put your validation in anyone else's hands. We are the only ones that are completely responsible for ourselves, our well-being, our happiness. So do not, and I mean do not, get so wrapped up in any other thing outside of yourself that if it were to leave, that it would destroy you. You know what I'm saying? You need to have enough discernment, whether it is a karmic situation. You need to know when it's time to leave. You need to be able to trust your intuition to say, even though I might love this situation, there's a lot of feelings and a lot of attachment there. This is not serving my highest good, and I need to move on. And it's okay, because a better opportunity is going to be available to me when I trust, right? When I have faith, because I stand up and claim my personal power. I fight against opposition. I challenge myself to see the things that I have been doing that is keeping me in a state of heartbreak, of discontent. And I will give myself that time to figure out where that wishing well is. What's aligned here? That's self-love, right? To know that you have all the confidence in the world to break through these obstacles, these illusions, and make a clear decision of what needs to happen right now. Does not mean forever. but right now. Okay. I do feel that there could possibly be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not have to be, though, that is becoming more aware of this connection with you. Okay. Even if it's not an air sign, this is someone who is very strong, intellectual, and very diligent when they want something. Okay. But even though they are guarded, they are starting to reveal their face, their mask. They're taking their mask off when it comes to this connection because they feel this energy with you. Okay. So they could be letting their guard down because they know that you are that light for them. And this isn't going to be for everyone. So please take whoever this is for. This is meant for you. Okay. So trust your intuition. But you are that light. Okay. They are the moth, and they will be drawn to you the more that you raise your vibration. They see you elevating, they see you evolving. Okay. But there are certain things that need to come full circle. There are still things that are happening in divine order that we are not aware of. Okay. And through spiritual growth and insight, we learn to take control over our happiness, over our destiny. And instead of having our heart and our mind pulling in two different directions, we're giving them a purpose. We're taking control through the messages that we receive from spirit and having that confidence to move forward, to stand in our full power and literally take the reins. Instead of saying, oh, well, this is just how life is. No, I'm in control of my destiny. And through source energy, I will succeed. I will make my life's true desires come true. Okay. But there are certain things that need to come to full light that you are not aware of. But just know that you are the creator of your reality, of your destiny. You deserve all the good stuff. Okay, all the good stuff. But you have to realize where those issues around your heart space are keeping you blocked from fully opening up and fully understanding. Not only do you have so much love to give, but you also have so much love to receive. Okay. So let's see what the theme card for fire signs is. What's the theme for fire signs, please? Okay. Mandala of the moon. 45, which is an 8. So fast movement forward, possible communication. Let's see. I, the lunar mother, bring you my mandala of the moon to manifest through the law of magnetic attraction. My mandala is the sacred portal through which your dreams, intentions, and visions shall pass into the wholeness of being, from the realm of inspiration into the world of form on earth. There is no need for doubt or concern, for even the appearance of delays signifies that the divine feminine mystery is at work, with timing unfolding according to a higher loving wisdom. Trust that what is falling away is meant to be, whilst you have faith in new divine works being born. This oracle brings a sign that creative works will reach fulfillment. Relax with trust and positive expectations that all your needs will be met. This makes it easier for abundance to flow, and all earthly and spiritual matters will fall into place according to a great and loving higher intelligence. Things are changing, even if you cannot see the physical evidence of this yet. Trust that your actions are leading you into a better way of life. Rely on the universe, and you shall see how all things come together according to a timing and higher order that suits you, in ways even better than you could have imagined by yourself. Is that not everything that I just said? Everything right there. Okay. So there's that confirmation. Your girl's on point. I'm just saying. Okay. Listen, I'm confident in my abilities. I don't know about But I know that Spirit has been talking through me hardcore. So take heed, guys. Take heed. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I am not ignoring anyone in the chat, so if I haven't said hi, you know I love you. All right. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Pay attention to warning signs, okay? Page of Pentacles. There could be something that you're doing a lot of research on. Some of you could be thinking about going to school. There could be messages coming in about new opportunities for you. You're kind of in limbo. You're not really sure what's the next step. What's like, what do you do? The Page of Pentacles wants to get to work, but the Hangman is just kind of like, I'm in this middle ground. I'm really not sure what's the next step. Okay. But I don't really feel this as an earth sign. I feel like this is more your energy water. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo that is kind of feeling this way. Like, I want to get to work. I want to make changes. I want to do something with my hands. You know what I'm saying? But there's just like, I keep thinking of Ricky Bobby, like, I don't know what to do with my hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, just completely awkward in this phase of feeling frozen. And so whether that is an earth sign that you're dealing with or that's you, take that into consideration. But this is also about getting outside of your comfort zone and just choosing what brings you joy and celebrating your life for what it is. Celebrate the signs and synchronicities that you continue receiving, water signs, because there are happy announcements coming your way. So whether that be, you know, within your relationships or your family life, it could also be with your friends, but there are definitely reasons in your life. And I feel like this is definitely more towards that sign and synchronicity when you take that time to reflect on what is the next move, right? Because yeah, everything is coming full circle, and you're definitely, with the sun being there, that's the happiest card in the deck, y'all. That's talking about enlightenment, childlike energy, just having fun with life and not giving two fucks what the hell is going on outside of your environment. You know what I'm saying? This is like just totally embracing yourself and love for everything that you're seeing, witnessing, and experiencing, because you're finally starting to see the beauty through all the lessons that are teaching you how to move forward, right? So it's also teaching you a lot about believing in yourself when it comes to like really owning your truth and your reality and what you want to experience. But I also get like, it's okay to be wrong too. Like, you don't have to be right all the time. There is a thing about discernment that's coming up for you as well. So it's like taking that time to really look at things for what it is, and, you know, challenging your fears when it comes up and being like, oh yeah, that is a fear. Okay, well, what do I need to do in order to realign with my heart space so I can make the right decision? Well, do what gives me joy. If I sit around and I think about it, I'm not going to feel the answer. But if I go out and I experience, or I'm in nature and I can see and hear the signs that Spirit's giving me, and I'm listening to those downloads, and I know that I'm centered in my heart, and you can't make a wrong decision when you're centered, right? So, whatever you're feeling like you want to really push towards, this is really a good time for you to just be okay with where you are at in the present moment and start really bringing more joy and celebration into your everyday existence, because happiness and that total enlightenment is already there. And when you believe that, you will see things manifest quicker and quicker for you. But I also have the decision card on the bottom, and my guides told me, and I never realized this because there is not a devil card in this deck, and they actually told me that that's what this card is. Okay, so they told me this last night, and I mean, it makes a lot of sense because it's feeling bound to certain situations that, whether it be people, places, things, habits, thought patterns, unhealthy coping mechanisms, all these things. It could also be overindulgence, but there are certain things that we are doing that is holding us back due to a lack of self-confidence that we can succeed. So you see all these things that you're releasing, but there's still that one thing where you just don't feel free, right? And that's what they're saying, that there are certain things that need to be released and need to detox and need to get into that center of being just joyful in this moment, and knowing that the happy news or the happy circumstances are not only already here, but more are coming. Okay, so let's see, what's the theme for water signs? You could be seeing a lot of fours, 4. So, this also has to do around the home, creating stability. So hopeful heart, see her sign, the white buffalo woman. I love this card too. She's so beautiful, guys. I feel like get lost in these cards sometimes. So, have hope, for you are pure of heart, and white buffalo woman appears as the divine sign of rebirth and harmony. She is the way shower who lives as one with great spirit. I told y'all. I told you. If you are not sure what the next step is, take that time to be present in the moment, feel that joy, understand that they are sending you signs and synchronicities, and the white buffalo woman is showing you the way, my friends. Oh my God, I love this. I'm sorry. Let me gather myself real quick. They never cease to surprise me, y'all. I've been doing this a long time, and it still surprises me. Oh, Lord. She teaches the practices that will free and empower us all. She heralds the birth of the divine upon new earth. You are held in her heart, and you will recognize her beautiful grace of spirit in your own. This oracle signifies hope and reunion after a challenging or dark time. There will be harmony and coming together in sacred purpose after putting pain or conflict behind you. A birth of something pure and true shall happen under the auspices of Great Spirit. Forgive yourself and others, and lay claim to the purity and goodwill that is your heart's true nature. Spiritual blessing is bestowed. Your actions are in accord with heaven. Complete release and renewal shall take place. The good and true will triumph in the end. Have faith, for your prayers are being answered. Damn. I said a damn. Okay. So, can we just I'll give gratitude to Spirit right now for being so on point. I mean, hallelujah. Okay, so Earth signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I love you guys. That's so awesome. All right, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. What is going on? High Priestess. Okay, Taurus, I'll see you. We got the Two of Pentacles on the board too. There might be juggling a decision. Let's see what we got though before I speak too much. Because we got 2 twos. So you might be seeing a lot of 2s. Earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Whoa. King of Staffs. What's this one? Perspective. So some of you might be dealing with a fire sign. We have the King of Pentacles on the bottom here. So some of you might be dealing with another earth sign as well. I'm seeing strong Taurus and Virgo energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Okay. Give me 1 second. Okay. So Earth signs. This is a time to really start the foundation work of your mission. Okay. This is about creating your empire, the mark you want to leave on this world, right? And how do you want to be remembered, or how do you want to be viewed? How do you want to make that difference, right? It's how we're showing up is the foundation starter for this week. Okay. So with the high priestess being here, this is telling me not only is your intuition super point, but this is also saying that you need to take that time for reflection and meditation in order to balance out the energy so you can receive the messages from spirit of what needs to be balanced in your life, especially when it comes to the connectedness within your external environment, seeing how everything is truly connected, and where you've been kind of maybe placing your energy too much outside of yourself instead of really focusing on, you know, this new birth of creation for yourself, a new sense of self, a new sense of mission, a new sense of purpose. But it's also about having the confidence to move forward with dignity, grace, with inspiration, and having these brilliant ideas and knowing that you have the power to succeed. This is something you feel really, really passionate about, but you also have to learn how to balance out your energies and listen to your intuition so you can stay focused on purpose, okay, on mission. We do have the hangman here too on the other side of the high priestess. So this is definitely, no matter what happens within the beginning of this week and the end of this week, there's a lot this is definitely a good time for you to just slow down. Okay, it's a good time for you to gain higher perspective, be comfortable where you're at. Don't feel like you have to make any like huge moves, but this is about getting a clear plan and a clear vision of what you are wanting to do and start making the necessary steps in order to make that happen. Okay. This is about opening your heart up to the divine as well, like fully trusting self and just being like, okay, whatever messages I receive, I will act upon. I will take inspired action, not impulsive. I trust my heart. I trust my mission. I trust my purpose in this world. And I dare to be different. I don't care what anyone thinks. I will take the time to reflect and figure out what exactly that means for me, but I will own that 110%. There is no one that can tell me what my purpose is in this world, and no one can stop the earth sign from doing so once you make a clear decision on what direction you want to move in, because we all know we be stubborn, right? So, but this is a good time for you to be stubborn. It is okay for you to say no to prior obligations. It is okay for you to say, no, I need time for reflection. I need time for quiet space. I need time to move towards my purpose, and I'm not going to put any sole focus outside of myself and my mission right now. And that's okay. That's okay, because you are making a bigger grand scheme for yourself. It's like is seeing the long-term vision, but knowing that it has to start somewhere, and this is that start for you. Okay. This is also not getting too caught up in the details of everything going on. Okay. This is about just moving into your heart space. And, you know, when you feel led or guided to certain situations or to make certain deals or whatever the case may be, this is a time to really lean into that faith and trust your own inner understanding of what you are being asked to do here. Okay. So there is definitely healing taking place. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but we do have the divine guidance card, which is the Hierophant. So this is really like, I feel that this is really making that solid commitment to self, to not get wrapped up in the view of what your life should look like. And also understanding that there is absolute possibility to have equal energy exchange and be aligned with the people who share your vision, and committing to unlocking the doors of our truth and finding that balance between the divine feminine, divine masculine aspect within self, allowing those energies to pour out from the divine so we can see where our true strength lies. Okay. Yes, we have concern for others, but we are not responsible for others. And that's we have to like kind of draw that line. When you plan your future, like, okay, this is what spirit is wanting me to do. This is what spirit's wanting me to move towards. What is my first step? What do I need to do to accomplish this? And when you do that, they're telling you, you will be provided for. It will work out. Okay. So just be at peace in this moment. Understand that this is a big and a very important time for reflection and meditation. And do not be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, this is not the time to be afraid of change. This is the time to embrace it. So take your time, listen to yourself, tap into your higher guidance. If you're not sure how to do that, that is what I'm here for. This is why I do regression work, and I'm damn good at it. So I like digging for information. But this is to help you get in alignment with your higher self, your true self. Okay. So do what you got to do. All right. Theme card for Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, please. Theme card. What is the theme? Okay. So yeah, we have the mandala of the moon again. So this is that card that was talking about releasing those fears and knowing that, you know, she is that way shower from spirit that is going to help guide you on your way. Okay. And it's about being in alignment and letting her nourish you through your psychic or intuitive abilities, through your sensory experiences, to also understand that this is a time of reflection so you can nourish your soul. Okay. So I'm just going to see if there's any messages within hers that they want me to kind of pick out for you before I read the other one. Okay, so the sacred portal through which your dreams, intentions, and visions shall pass into the wholeness of being, from the realm of inspiration into the world of form on earth. So you are definitely in like a huge manifestation mode. This is not the time to fear or doubt yourself. There are things within divine timing that are unfolding according to a higher and loving wisdom. Trust that what is falling away is meant to be while you have faith in the new divine works being born. Okay. So the nourishment of the soul. You are granted the gifts of fertility, creating earthly abundance to support all your needs for nourishing your mind, body, and soul. And this is what I was talking about. Okay. And to live your life fully and be capable of manifesting your divine purpose. Give yourself permission to be nourished. This includes your body and also providing your heart, your mind, and your soul with what they are hungry for. Meaning, sweetness, divine love, and permission to be authentic. When you feed yourself, God, I love spirit. When you feed yourself that which is truly nourishes you wisely and generously, you shall become one who can also feed the world for which it is truly hungry. Explore and experiment with nutritional wisdom which suits your body at this time. Understand that it may change over time. Remember that caring for your needs, for the needs of your body, is more important and spiritually mature than trying to force your body to meet the expectations of a belief system outside of yourself. Don't starve yourself for what you need on any level of your being, including peace, solitude, love, time spent in spiritual communion, artistic expression, and nutrition. Answers are coming for your questions about all forms of nourishment, including nutrition. So do not give up when you are so close to finding your way. If you have been struggling with your needs being met on some level, a blessing is given to help you into more nourishing and abundant situations in all areas of your life. And that is exactly what I was talking about. Okay. So I hope that helps you guys. I love you so much. And I hope you enjoyed this video today. Make sure to give me a thumbs up, share with your friends, drop me a comment if you resonate with the video today, and just continue to take care of yourself. Listen to yourself, guys, okay? Y'all are amazing. You're doing a great job, and I'm so proud of how everyone has been leveling up. My vibe tribe is super high, and I'm so proud of you guys because you are truly doing the work, and I couldn't be more proud of you. So keep doing it. If you need me for a personal reading, regression, I also want everyone to know, like, if you are serious about really getting to the core of your truth and finding those answers out, maybe you have abilities you aren't aware of that you would like to strengthen, but you don't know the tools yet. I do offer one-on-one awakening sessions, and I do take payments for those. Okay, so don't feel as if you feel you need something like that. I am willing to work with y'all so you get what you need. Okay, I'm also thinking about starting up different things that really will help the divine feminine or divine masculine get in touch with their true self as well, but that will probably be coming out later in the year, so I'll let you know. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and thank you for being here with me. Thank you for supporting. If anyone would like to donate, there is a donation link down below. I appreciate all of you for being here and for yourselves. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.